Guys, so because I'm an affiliate with Sigma, they sometimes send out products, like their brand new products, for you to kind of just test out and provide feedback. So I came home a week or so ago to this box of all of their new goodies from their like makeup line that they just came out with, and I haven't really touched anything. So I thought it would be kind of fun to just kind of do like I don't know, like an unboxing first impressions kind of thing. This is what it looks like. So they're doing a whole bunch of eyeshadows and then brow products. So each eyeshadow is going to retail for $11, and I'll just tell you the prices as I go. But the eyeshadows are $11, and I'm very curious to try this because $11, in my opinion, is a little bit pricey for, I don't know, for a brand. I feel like that's kind of just starting out. Not just starting out, but they're kind of new to this whole makeup world. And a MAC eyeshadow is $14, and they've been doing it for so long. So I'm very curious to try. So they just packaged it in this cute little tubey thing. And let's see, they sent me 5 shadows, and they sent me mostly neutrals, which I totally appreciate because I'm looking on this and there's definitely some bright, loud colors that I would never wear. But for the most part, these all look pretty neutral. So let's go into this. So this is what the little packaging, individual packaging looks like. The name of the color is on top here with like, it's a sticker. So the name of this one is Elise's? I don't know. And I'm very curious also to kind of see their whole system. So obviously these are individual shadows. This is what they look like, little round pots. But I'm wondering, it doesn't look like they provide any kind of like pop out mechanism like Urban Decay does, or trying to just see how, if I wanted to depot these, if that would be possible, but doesn't look to be a possibility. So that'll be interesting to see kind of where they go with these, if they're going to end up creating palettes for you to keep them in, because they do have quite a selection here. Let's see, 3, 6, 30, 34 shadows. So that I am very curious about. So just to compare, here is a MAC pot. So MAC shadows are 1.5 grams. And like I said, $14. Sigma shadows are 2.5 grams for $11. So definitely something to keep in mind. You're getting more for less money with Sigma. Okay, so name of the shadow is right there on the back. This is what it looks like. It's a very pretty color. It almost looks a little bit like a sparkly version of MAC Sketch. It's like a purpley brown. It's very, very pretty. Very nice pigmentation. Next is called Notre Dame. See, they kind of stuck with the Paris theme for some of these. And this is almost like a minky, taupey, sparkly color. Off the top of my head, if I were to compare this, it almost looks a little bit like a shinier version and a more pigmented version of MAC Satin Taupe. Reminds me a lot of Le Métier de Beauté Corinthian. That is really pretty. It would actually make a really nice lid color all over. Next we have Beware, which appears to be a pink. I will say though, it's not exactly true to the color on the tag. So I thought it was going to be like a bubblegum pink, but it's a very nice pale pink. And it has almost like a duochrome effect. Almost like a very soft pink satin. It's not the most pigmented color, but it would be nice for just like a light wash. I don't know if you're going to be able to pick it up, but it has like a duochrome of like a Aurora Borealis almost color. I'd say that's my least favorite so far. Next we have Escape, which is another nude kind of white gold. This one's not swatching very nicely. It's like a buttery, almost yellowy undertone. I feel like it's swatched a lot nicer on my finger, and then when I went to put it here, it just kind of lost its luster. And the last one I have is Gossip, which is a darker color. And this is a grape color. Appears to be a matte. This is right here. So those are the shadows. Overall, like I said, I do really like some of them. Some of them I'm really not that impressed with. I really, really like Notre Dame and Elysees, these two, which are these two. Very pretty. This one actually looks very pretty up close. Like I said, it has that Aurora Borealis like tone. I'm very curious to try that and see how it's going to look all over the lid. It doesn't look like much on my hand here, but that was kind of like a nice little taste of their shadows. Like I said, it'll be interesting to see if they release some kind of pots or something, because I am to the point with my collection where I don't have all that much room, and I really try to declutter and keep what I can in palettes. So to have like all these loose single shadows around kind of creates more of a mess for me. But only other feedback I'd provide is I kind of wish that they would put what type of shadow it was, like, you know, like if it's satin or matte, like on the back. I wish they would do that, just so you could kind of tell. Okay, so those are the shadows. And then in this little tube, we have, oh wait, did I miss one? I missed one shadow. Oh no, that's the brow powder. Okay, so in this tube, we have all of the brow products. So starting with the brow powder, which retails for $14, and this is a duo powder, very much like the Anastasia brow powder that I love. This is the whole kit, but they sell this just separately. That's the Anastasia powder, and I think it retails for around $18 or $20. This is what the little compact looks like from Sigma. On the back, it tells you that it's the medium brow powder. I do like the casing of it. From first glance, I don't know that this is going to match my brows. It almost looks a little bit ashy. But let's just see. It almost looks green to me. It almost looks green. Not the greatest pigmentation payoff, again, especially the lighter one. What I typically do with my Anastasia brow powder is I kind of mix them together. With this one though, I don't feel like this is a great match for my brows. I feel like the color is off for me personally. So this wasn't the best color match for me. That's okay. Next is the brow pencil, which retails for $12, and it is dual-ended. Now, I don't really use brow pencils, so this will be interesting to try. And it's really neat. It's a pencil form of the exact same color of the powder. So this side is called medium and this side is called dark. But this pencil, I'm wondering if they only make one. Yeah, it looks like they only make one brow pencil, which is medium and dark. I don't know how well that's going to go over for people that are blonde or lighter hair, but it's essentially the same exact colors as the corresponding powders. Now, I will tell you that they do make different options of brow powders, but the only option for the brow pencil is this medium and dark. The brow powders, I had medium. They also come in light, auburn, and dark, which to me, just looking from the picture, and I don't know how accurate the pictures are, dark seems like it would be a better match for me personally. Okay, so that is the brow pencil. Next we have the brow gel, which retails for $12. It's a pretty big tube. It is, it doesn't tell me on here. It doesn't tell me. Oh, here it is. 0.35 ounces, 10 grams. So one side you get the tinted color, and the other side you kind of get like the clear gel, which I don't really use brow gel ever, but it's a nice option to have. So this is what the tint looks like. So that looks like it might go over with my brows, but as you can see, this is more like a brown. Now you understand why I'm saying this to me looks more like a green. I don't know. And then the clear, which I'm not going to swatch. I used to have the Anastasia Brow Gel, and I really just never found the hype in it. I felt like it didn't do anything that drugstore clear mascara couldn't do. So I usually don't set my eyebrows, but if I were to set it, I think I'd go for the clear versus the tinted. Just because I fill in my brows as it is, so I wouldn't want to go overboard, even though so many of you think I already go overboard, but I wouldn't want to do powder on top of, or tinted liquid on top of powder. I just think it'd be too much. And the last thing I have to show you is their highlighting pencil, which I'm excited to see what this is like. You get, it's again a dual-ended pencil, and you get a matte and shimmer side. And it doesn't want to come out here. And this retails for $12. So again, dual-ended. Your matte side is like a pink. So this one is Benefit's Eye Bright, and this one is the Sigma. The Sigma one is brighter, a little bit whiter. Benefit is a little bit more subtle, and a little bit more pink. The other side of the dual pencil is the shimmer side, and it's a gold. And I just broke the tip. I don't love that. I would have preferred like a pink shimmer, like a pink champagne, or like a beige shimmer, because I don't really use gold as a highlight ever. So just my 2 cents there. And that appears to be everything. So those are kind of my first impressions of everything. I think the eyeshadows are a decent quality. I definitely think that you're going to have some hits and misses with certain colors depending on the pigmentation and the payoff. I do think the brow powder is a nice consistency, but the color does not match for me. Like I said, the dual-ended brow highlighting pencil is nice. I will definitely use the pink matte side, but the gold shimmery side I probably won't use. And I've never really experimented with tinted brow gel, so I'm very curious to try that. I like that they made a pencil too, because I know some people are partial to filling in their brows with powder and others prefer pencil, so you kind of have that option. I think the price points are decent. I don't know, I'm still kind of on the fence about the eyeshadows being at $11, just because, like I said, you're paying $14 for a well-established brand such as MAC that does shadows extremely well. Then again, like, I feel like drugstore eyeshadows are becoming so expensive for drugstore, so it's kind of all relative. But those are just my thoughts, my opinions. They are permanent, so not limited edition, which is nice. And I do like that they kind of individualized everything, because I did not get the brow kit, and I didn't want it just because, unless I would have loved everything in the brow kit, then it's fine. But like even this Anastasia kit, the only thing I really use is the powder. So I like that you kind of have the option to buy what you're only going to need and not the entire palette. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this first impressions video. Let me know if you guys get anything, try anything, your feedback, your opinions on certain things, what you like, what you don't like. I'm very curious to hear. And thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!